Alright. So this technique, as I mentioned, is called the Gauntlet Recovery Cancel, GRC for short. So what this does is he has this move called a Nuada Gauntlet, and you can do it in any direction. If you see it right here, here's all the text. You can do it in any direction, and it consumes a weapon meter, but it is his best mobility tool. And like, if you look at the moves, it looks very simple too. The thing is, like, if you look at it, you look like, okay, that's not a lot of buttons. That's not a lot of depth. You know, that's not a lot. It's just a button and direction. So, but you guys will see what this thing can do. So, here's the gauntlet right here. And also, it has the equip effect. So, the gauntlet itself. So, let me show you something first. Let me show you the equip effect, because the equip effect is really cool. So, this move, you jump and push down attack, is called Helm Splitter. Helm Splitter. So you see how it's just a normal move. Alright, so when you equip this, it enhances that attack. Shockwave comes off of it. So basically you get this move immediately. So you can loop it like boom. Boom. See, you can do a lot of stuff with it. So really good move. And every weapon again has an equip effect. So the Nuada Gauntlet. So you can dash any direction with it. Well, 6 directions, not any. You can dash in 6 directions: left, right, left, right, that way, that way, that way, and that way. And you can do it in the air, as you can see. And also, get some water. So also, you can do it if you hit an enemy. You can do it again. So, but you can only do it, I believe, 2 times after that. So I think it's just 1 and 2. And so, yeah. So you can only do it. You can only hold on. I think you only do it twice. Let me double check. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, hold on. So I'm gonna see how many times you can chain it in the air. Let's see. So yeah, in the air you can only do it twice. But on the ground, as long as you're on the ground, you can keep doing it. However, there's a way to get around that, but we'll get to that later. So also, if you hold the button, weapon button, he'll charge it and you let go. He come up, he'll go up, come down, meteor strike, and it stuns every, and it knocks over every enemy on the screen. Really powerful. So, but what we're going to focus on today is the downward dive. The downward charge. We're going to focus on that, because this is the move we're going to do the gauntlet charge. The gauntlet recovery cancel. So when you do a downward charge and you hit an enemy, there's a recovery animation. See, there's a recovery animation. So yeah, so there's a recovery animation. So right as it hits, just watch the hit stun and watch the animation, and watch how, like, it's hard to see unless you play the game a whole lot, because it looks like it happens very quick, but it's actually a long time. So once the downward charge hits, just pay attention to the hit stun and how long it takes for me to regain control of Aros. See, so he's actually still for quite a while. So there's a way to bypass that animation. So, and I'll explain how. So, and I'll explain how I'm doing it. So, when you do an air gauntlet charge, you can cancel into his belly flop by pushing attack. Really good tool to give him mobility, as you can see. It lets you do all kinds of setups. See, I got sneaky on y'all. I snuck a cancel in that you guys didn't see. See, if you guys go back and watch the stream, you can clip it. See if you understood what I did. But what you are able to do is take that property, because what is happening is I'm taking the momentum from the air gauntlet charge, and I'm canceling into his belly flop, his jumping attack, his belly flop. So that does give us just tons of mobility. Feels good when you do it too. Like, it feels awesome. It's like, feels so good. So back to the downward charge. So when you do downward charge, like I said, there's a recovery. So what you can do is, if you push attack right before you hit the ground, right before it hits the ground, it's like the last frame animation of that move, of his downward charge. When you see the stun, and then right before it hits the ground, you push punch. What happened is you will cancel the recovery. You will do a belly flop. You will do this move. You won't see it, but you'll do this move actually. It happens so quick. Because I went back and I frame counted it this morning. I looked at the video I did and I was like, wow, I'm really not full of shit. That really is what's happening. Because I was approximating that's what was happening last night. But that is actually what is happening. This move is coming out, but I'm so low to the ground that the move, you see about 6 frames of it, 6 or 7 frames of the move come out. And but he's so low to the ground that the game is like you're grounded state, so it cancels animation, and you hit the ground sooner, so you can have way more time to continue combos. So observe. Oops. If I can do it right. And if you do it wrong, you'll see a belly flop come out. You shouldn't see the belly flop at all. There it is. You see? You'll see him drop. Too soon. Right there. You see? It's so quick though, but it allows you to, and how you can tell if I did it right is if I land in front of the ninja. If I land in front of the ninja, I did it right. If I land behind him, I did it wrong. Oops. Have to jump first. Too soon. Yeah, if I belly flop, then I did it wrong. But it's something that's very strict. The timing is strict and is very specific. Too soon. And once you get it, once you hit it, you'll start getting into a rhythm, and then you'll nail it like a lot. That's the other thing. There it is, right there. You see? Like that. You see it? And you can loop it. You can go boom, boom, boom if you get into a rhythm. The first one I missed is a belly flop, but the other ones I nailed it. Now I'll show you how it looks if I do it wrong. You'll see me go behind him. See? Go behind him. See? But if I do it right, I'll be in front of him. And you'll see him kind of pop up too. See? Yep. See? And like if you frame count it, you pause the video, slow it down, you'll see him do the first few frames of the belly flop, but he'll be so close to the ground it cancels the animation out.
Nuada Gauntlet.
There it is. Oh man, that was tough. That is super tough. That's super tough. All right, so yeah, gauntlet recovery cancel. Very difficult to do, but effective and not necessary at all, but awesome.